In the world of AI, we've pretty much gone from tools that just talk to us to tools that can actually go out and act for us. This is a massive leap, right? It's the jump from simple chatbots to something totally new, agentic AI. Today, we're going to break down exactly what that means. So, you've probably asked an AI to write an email for you, or maybe answer a tricky question. And it's great at that. It's a fantastic reactive tool. It waits for your command, and then it does the thing. But what happens when that very same AI can set its own goals, come up with a plan, and then execute a whole series of complex tasks all by itself?
And look, this isn't some far-off science fiction concept. This is agentic AI. And it's a profound shift from the reactive models we've all gotten so used to.
Okay, so what exactly is an AI agent? Let's get past all the buzzwords and really define what makes this technology so incredibly different.
This right here is the core idea. Agentic AI isn't about just giving a single response. No, it's about giving an AI a high-level objective, something like, hey, find the best flight options for my upcoming trip and go ahead and book the one that's under $500, and then having it autonomously figure out every single step it needs to take to get that done. Now, this is a really, really crucial distinction we need to make. The difference between what's real today and what's still in the realm of science fiction. Agentic AI is here, right now. It's a specialist tool built for complex tasks. Think of it like a master chef who's amazing at cooking. AGI, on the other hand, well, that's the distant, hypothetical goal of creating an AI that could master any intellectual task, a true human-like consciousness.
And make no mistake, AGI is a monumental challenge. I mean, as this source points out, we are not even close. We still have a pretty incomplete understanding of our own intelligence, let alone knowing how to build an artificial one from scratch. Agentic AI, though, that's a practical, powerful step forward we can actually use today. So how does an AI agent actually think? Let's pop the hood and take a look inside the machine to really understand its cognitive process. It all comes down to this brilliant, continuous loop. First, the agent perceives the world. It's reading emails, checking databases, looking at sensor inputs. Then it reasons, breaking a huge goal down into small, manageable steps. Next, it acts on that plan, using its tools, maybe booking that flight we talked about. And finally, and this is so important, it learns from the outcome, refining its strategy and starting the loop all over again. It literally gets smarter with every single cycle. And what's powering that whole cognitive loop is this entire system of digital parts. The easiest way to think about it is like a body. You've got a perception module acting as its eyes and ears, a cognitive module that's basically the brain, memory systems for context, and an action module that serves as its hands to actually get things done. And then, an orchestration layer acts like the nervous system, making sure everything works together perfectly. All right, that's enough of the theory. Let's get to the fun stuff and look at the real world. Where are these agents actually being put to work right now? You see, these agents aren't one-size-fits-all. They're purpose-built for all sorts of different jobs. You've got simple taskers for really focused goals, automators for handling complex business processes, collaborators that basically act as a co-pilot for human workers, and even orchestrators that manage entire teams of other agents. It's pretty wild. And the applications are already transforming major industries. I mean, in banking, you've got agents that can dynamically adjust your credit limit based on your spending patterns. In logistics, they can see supply chain disruptions coming and automatically reroute shipments. And in healthcare, they're helping doctors prioritize urgent cases and even suggesting diagnoses. And if you're thinking this is just some niche Silicon Valley thing, think again. According to a recent KPMG survey, a stunning 55%, that's over half of U.S. business leaders are already making plans to deploy AI agents. This isn't something that's on the horizon. It's becoming a core part of business strategy, like today. So this all sounds incredibly powerful, doesn't it? But with any leap this big, we have to consider the path forward. We have to look at both the incredible promise and the potential perils. As these agents become more and more autonomous, we have to be able to channel their immense power. The need for really strong operational controls and ethical guardrails isn't just a good idea, it's absolutely critical. Deploying this technology responsibly really just boils down to one thing: keeping humans in control. This means building in crystal clear boundaries, kill switches, and always having a person in the loop for those critical decisions. Frameworks like the one from NIST are basically the safety manuals for building this powerful new technology. And the timeline for what's coming next is, well, frankly, it's accelerating at a dramatic pace. Forecasters are predicting that by late 2026, just a couple of years from now, we could have AI drop in remote workers. By 2028, AI could potentially outperform humans on all cognitive tasks. But this incredible speed also brings enormous risk, with some forecasters seeing a 50% chance of a major AI catastrophe by 2033. The stakes really could not be higher.
Which brings us to the ultimate question, right? As these autonomous systems evolve, are we building our greatest partners in progress? Or are we engineering our own replacements? The thing is, the answer isn't set in stone. It's being written right now, in the code we develop and the choices we all make. Thanks for joining me for this explainer.